exciting. Hi y'all, welcome to my shop. I'd like to introduce you to my neighbor Bill Start. You know, sometimes you can use wood turning for solving other problems. Bill has a unique problem today. Bill, what's your challenge today?
I've got a 64 Studebaker, and the instrument panel glass needed to be replaced. It broke in taking it out, and I'm trying to replace it with Mike's help with plexiglass, which he has done before on the clock, which I had the same situation in this car.
And you know, you think about a hole saw, but obviously that won't work because we don't want a hole in the middle of it. So here we go. First thing we're going to do is Bill's already got this thing traced. We're going to make a couple of them. So I've got to cut this on the table saw, and that works real well. Plexiglass cuts very easily on the table saw. I've got carbide teeth. I've got a zero clearance insert, so we're gonna cut this thing into thirds. But let me plug it in first. I don't always have to plug in my portable workbench. Back off a little bit. Too close. Alright. Okay, so I've got a backer plate, and I've checked to make sure that it's flat, and then I've got to have a pressure plate for the front of that acrylic. So I got a scrap of plywood, approximate size, and we're just going to cut through this thing. So we're going to use a thin parting tool and cut right about there. Down a little bit. I'm running fairly high speed, somewhere 1600 or so. We're just going to part off right here. Almost through. I'm going to use a thin parting tool. I'll get in there a little bit closer. There we go. And let's see, we don't want this to be just a skosh wider than the plexiglass, so we'll use it as a template. So let's see how that goes. So I'm going to use some shelf liner. It's kind of a backer board on this rough surface so we don't scratch it, and it'll also keep it from slipping. One of the challenges is how do we center this? We can't have a center hole or anything, but I think we can space it pretty evenly with this template, and ought to get pretty doggone close. And we'll just have to adjust it a little bit, tweak it a little bit, and it looked like it was just about 1/8 of an inch larger than this template. So we'll just tap it in position. Come around, come around, come around, come around. I think it's going to be pretty close. We've got another piece of acrylic if this doesn't work out. So we're going to cut it right on that dark edge. We're going to use a thin parting tool, which I freshly sharpened. And we're just going to... That line, the black line was drawn around the outside, so we want just there to the inside edge of the black line, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. In fact, this tool may be...
That would work.
This tool may be better than that. And I'm going to use my ultra-thin shearing parting tool. And here we go. Whoa, that was exciting. That's why you wear eye protection. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Alright, that was kind of exciting with just a safety glass on. I'm going to wear a face shield this time as we cut the second one just so we'll have a spare. But this definitely worked better than a 1/16 inch parting tool. This was a good size here. Melted it. Yeah, I think that was melting and refusing. Let's see, maybe not. There we go. Oh, melted along the edges there, it fused. Hopefully it'll come off. That's going to be covered probably by the diesel or whatever it is, so we'll see. Okay, here's the original cracked glass, 2 pieces of replacement acrylic and a mat that got cut loose, and they're perfect size. Okay, so if you use your lathe to solve any non-wood turning related issues, if so, please leave them in the comment below. If you got any suggestions for a better way to do it, leave it in the comments below. And just remember, y'all stay safe. Come on back here.